topspin on it, but you could hear the sound off the short pitch side of the racket. Not quite the same.
2-1.
Touch game, Wang Wanyu takes it here, in near the net. Oh, almost comes down. Now a lob, typically you want to keep near the baseline of the table. Obviously Ito didn't have a lot of choices here. But I've also seen it when it comes off the top of the net, dribbles over. Someone wins the point. Wrong side of the table though.
Let 2-all.
Swag status. Let service back down into the table. Look at this awkward ball. Side spin introduced from the forehand and the backhand as well. Mima Ito keeping it awkward for Wang Wanyu, breaking the rhythm and concentration. What do you do to that shot? You're left below the table, set up for a forehand on the backhand side.
Let 2-3.
Even that let receive here. The dart of a backhand shot from over the table. First towel break, she's up 4 points to 2. I remember when Wang Wanyu had no headband. I think between Sharth Kamalachanta and Timo Boll bringing back his headband from his childhood in T2, we've seen a lot more headbands. Du Hoi Kem, Wang Wanyu. Ito with the recovery and everything else. Just watching with my eyes wide open here, really shocked at the level that Mima Ito is performing. I've been a fan, I've been so impressed with her for a long time, but this is a whole new level. Top of the net and down, Wang Wanyu finds the wide forehand. From way behind the table. Ito gets close to the line here. Right at baseline. Flat hit countered back. Wang Wanyu turns on the heat again. Look at these strokes. Think about this. Mima Ito was closer to the camera right there. Look at that look. Big point here to hang on to the momentum after being up 5-2. 2 quick points in a row for Wang Wanyu, one of which was quite impressive. One of the best rallies of the match so far. Ito up by 2 once again.
6-5.
I understand, Ito. Mima's made a lot of amazing shots, but that forehand flip kill just hasn't gone in with nearly the percentage that she's used to. Back edge of the table, Wang Wanyu. I don't think Xiaojuan realized that. Just excited to see her win the point. Oh, unless that was the side there. Could have just been the sound. That was interesting. The replay was clearly inside the table, so it definitely didn't catch the back edge, and it didn't seem to veer off to the side, so if I'm wrong, apology. Either way, good shot. Tied up 6 points apiece. Wang Wanyu right back in it. Top edge of the racket for Wang Wanyu. It goes just long. I mean, they're really both testing each other in this game. We've seen Mima Ito playing Wang Wanyu's game. Counter loose and the timeout here. Xiaojuan, step into my office for a minute. We've got a little conversation to have here, Wang Wanyu.
新说出来的，对对对，第一个，还是没关系，就是输了，真的就是给你个机会，就是说现在的情况，先让自己完全不要让他
The body language and the conversation is so different on both sides. Again, on Xiao Zhan's side, first of all, one, he's very charming. Two, he's very confident. When he talks to his player, he's got a lot to lay out here. But again, the timeout was his timeout, so you expect him to have more to say. Ito not falling asleep or doing a Napoleon Dynamite impression, just taking a moment to breathe and rest. Although it would have been funny if she was specifically thinking of Napoleon Dynamite in that moment. And it was much more of a conversation on Mima Ito's side. Almost a little collision there. Wang Wanyu moves her right arm out of the way. I think Ito was very focused on getting back to the table, didn't quite look up.
6-7.
Quick turn away from the towel box. Wang Wanyu back from the timeout. Let's see what she's got here. Down by one. She ties it up quickly. Short point, the open forehand rally. As strong as Mima Ito is in the forehand, once it's deep on the table, it's a little bit more familiar to Wang Wanyu.
7-8.
Xiao Zhan's enthusiasm, I love it. Now a timeout on Mima Ito's side. Xiao Zhan in the corner, it sounds like we've got Al Pacino out there. So now it's going to be quite a different timeout. Coach Matz, some clear tactical advice for Ito. But even still, there's some conversation here. While it is important for a player to listen to the coach, it's also important for a player to honestly represent herself when something doesn't seem like it'll work and there's maybe a good insight as to why. Coach needs to know, interesting, good point. Yeah, I guess you did try that. Or, oh yeah, I could see why that would be a problem. Okay, here's an adjustment that can be made so that you do get that backhand flat shot in, so that you do get the parallel shot early in the point. If Wang Wanyu's expecting the open rally early, Mima Ito's able to drop the ball short, leave it right behind the net, stay in near the net and attack. But Wang Wanyu's also been solid in the short game, so as Ito shakes out the free hand, the free arm, cleans the table, she comes back down by one. It's 7-8 with a second serve on her side.
7-8.
What about those shovel serves? What about them? There it was.
9-7.
Shovel serve long and fast to the backhand. Wang Wanyu handles well. Takes a 2-point lead. And the crowd once again reminding Ito where she is. No, that's the shot. Wide to the forehand from the middle of the table. Wang Wanyu looking to turn. Now, another thing about having so many different receives is it simply keeps the server confused. What are you going to get for the third ball? You never really know. Might have some ideas. 1 point game.
Leg 9-8.
Longita, forget it. Good advice there. Xiao Zhan. Third towel break, and Wang Wanyu with 2 game points. A chance to get on the scoreboard with her first game. Now, just for the record, Wang Wanyu has played Mima Ito 6 times on the World Tour, and she's lost none of them. Oh, the flat hit goes just
11,
long.
8, 13,
Well, Ito's going to have to start from scratch in game number 4, maintaining, of course, that 2-1 lead. She's got 2 in the bank, but that last one, Wang Manyu put in her bank. Wish I had another word for bank in that moment. Game number 4 coming up right after this.
Fourth game, Ito Mima to serve. Love all.
Love all indeed. By the way, account. Put it in her account. There we go. Game number 4 to start. Mima Ito with the serve. One more shot. That's all it really takes. You hit the last shot of the rally successfully, you win the point. You make the last point of the match, you win the match. Sounds simple, yes, that's oversimplified, but one more shot from Ito was all it took in that big rally to finish. In the backhand as well, deep to the corner. Wang Manyu down 2 at the start of the game. Wouldn't be the first time Ito's been up 3-1. Wasn't enough last time. Coach Mott's taking notes. You could hear the notebook by the microphone. Not the Ryan Gosling film, but her actual notebook with notes inside.
1, 2.
Just long for the short side of the table. There it is. The forehand flip comes down. I'm just trying to remember the last time it did. She must have had one success with it, but I can't remember any before that. Not in this match. Short side, and she's right there for the lob to come down. I sort of want to see it come down, come into play, just to see what Mimo would do to it. Cool spin coming up. Difficult position to be in. It sits up a little bit. Top edge of the racket. The drama. Slow-mo Ito. Oh. The spring jump to finish. Lyrical dancer Mima Ito. Little help off the top of the net. She apologizes, but the touch game, even if that doesn't touch the top of the net, it's slowed way down. Mima Ito taking the pace off. Deja vu, we've seen this before. Long receive with the forehand, long passive receive, and then a deep shot to the backhand, and she finds herself not countering. Just trying to float it back, keep it low with some side spin, shovel serve coming up. Clever idea for the variety. Still a 1-point lead. You can see the frustration getting to Ito a bit. She's had a few opportunities that haven't worked out her way. Remember, no timeouts left quite early in the match to see both timeouts already used. Vanyu. But at this level of play, rarely is it a question of how much spin. It's a question of, well, a lot of things, but how easy it is to read. Ito saw it was loaded with spin, just closed the racket, stayed forward, and played it back down the line. New receive. Backhand deep to the backhand corner. Ito mixing it up, nodding her head. Yes, that's right. Oh, murdered. Fastball right down the middle. Fast long serve. Ito turns for the forehand quickly. Give me a kick serve again. Right here, the sweet spot. I'm ready. Ito equals dangerous. Up 4 points at the second towel break. Oh, the flat one after all that work. It's easy to remember that you lost the point, and it's tough to remember that you played it well the whole point. After all the work that Ito did, really, she played it well. She played a soft shot instead of going for the flip kill early on. Took some chances with confidence. And the open forehand is there. Ito races through. 9-5 she leads. When you see them walk around, just know there are no timeouts left. Yo, Bento's there. Bento boxes on the front. Fans leaning in, edges of their seat.
6-9.
That soft forehand flip, the ice cream cone flip, hasn't come down a few times. Mima's so creative with the variety of spins, and sometimes it seems the ball's floating long, which is understandable. That happens. Tomahawk chop block, forehand side. The level of creativity from Mima Ito in this tournament is just unbelievable. At this level of play, when do you see that? When do you see that effective? 3 game points for Ito.
Let 10-7.
Long underspin serve, shoveled deep to the baseline. 3-1. Mima Ito 1 game away from taking a title over next month's world #1, Wang Manyu. Shaking out the nerves. Stick around to see what happens. Game number 5 coming up right after this.